Hey everybody, here I am and here you are. Stories with Steve time. With your favorite reading buddy Steve. Get out of here! You know what we like to do before all of our stories? We like to be present for our story. Because we just don't want the story to go in one ear, out the other ear. We want to be able to take in the story and enjoy it. So we're going to start with a little mindfulness. We're going to just push out all the stuff of the day, whether it's good or bad, it doesn't matter. This isn't about good or bad. It's just about being present for our story. We'll ring the bell, of course. Everybody likes the bell. And while that bell goes, we'll breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And when we stop hearing the bell, it'll be time for a story time. Everybody ready? Here's our bell dinger. And away we go. That was nice. You know, our book today, I guess somebody told me it's a classic, and I saw it somewhere else at one point just a little while ago while we were reading another book, and I never heard of it though. It's called Caps for Sale, but LeVar Burton has heard of it because it's a Reading Rainbow book. Get out of here! You know LeVar Burton, he used to be on Star Trek The Next Generation. He was Geordi, he had those eyes. But before that, he was in Roots. And then after that, he had Reading Rainbow, where he would read books. Get out of here. I really never thought about that until now. There's a lot of people that read books. Caps for Sale. This is a tale of a peddler, some monkeys, and their monkey business. Told and illustrated by Esphyr Slobodkina. I'm only going to try that one more time. Esphyr Slobodkina. Slobodkina. Sounds Ukrainian or something. Eastern European, I bet. I wonder if this is an Eastern European story. Like it's like a classic tale from over there. Because look, they got the tulips. Like that has to do with Eastern Europe, whatever. Okay, Caps for Sale. Good old Esphyr. Somebody really liked to do it because they wanted to make their own illustrations for Esphyr. Well, it's from 1940 was the first copyright, so yeah, it's been around. I guess it's been a classic. Let's find out. Oh my. Once there was a peddler who sold caps. But he was not like an ordinary peddler carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First, he had on his own checked cap. Then a bunch of gray caps, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on the very top, a bunch of red caps. I'll be darned. Ooh, that church looks like a rocket ship. He walked up and down the streets, holding himself very straight, so not to upset his caps. As he went along, he called, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap! Caps, come and get your caps! Get aboard our bed!" I added that one. One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street and he walked down the street calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap!" But nobody wanted to buy any caps that morning. Nobody wanted even a red cap. He began to feel very hungry. But of course, he didn't sell any caps, so he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," said he. And he walked out of town, slowly, slowly, so as not to upset his caps. What, are the caps going to get mad, get upset? Oh, he means like they get knocked off, upset like something gets turned over. Oh, I get it. He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. "That's a nice place for a rest," thought he. And he sat down very slowly under the tree and leaned back a little ooh. Where are we at? Sorry about that, guys. We're going to start over from this very. And he sat down very slowly under the tree and leaned back little by little against the tree trunk as so not to disturb the caps on his head. Then he put up his hand to feel if they were straight. First his own checkered cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, Then the red caps on the very, very top. They were all there. So he went to sleep. Okay, this picture reminds me of Siddhartha because he fell asleep under a mango tree once. And fell asleep. And he slept for a long time. Siddhartha slept for a long time too. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. All he felt was his own checked cap. Get out of here. But I do like, look, his checked cap matches his pants. Very stylish fellow. He looked to the right of him. No caps. He looked to the left of him. No caps. He looked back of him. No caps. And he looked behind the tree. You're right. No caps. And then he looked up into the tree. And what do you think he saw? I think he saw his caps. I don't know. I've never read this book. Oh, get out of here. You freaking monkeys with the caps. On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a gray or a brown or a blue or a red cap. Hold on for a second. You gotta take this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 monkeys. Like the dude didn't notice 16 monkeys sneaking up on him? I don't know. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. You monkeys, you! He said, shaking a finger at them. You give me back my caps! But the monkeys only shook their fingers back and said, tss, tss, tss. Little monkey thing. This made the peddler angry, so he shook both hands at them and said, You monkeys, you give me back my caps! For some reason, I hear it in a Mario voice. It's me, Mario! Hey, you monkeys, give me back my caps! But the monkeys only shook their hands back at him and said, Zzz, zzz, zzz. Now he felt quite angry. He stamped his foot and he said, You monkeys, you better give me back my caps! But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him and said, Tz, tz, tz. Forget you, Mario. With your caps, your plumber friend. By this time, the peddler was really very angry. He stamped both his feet and shouted, You monkeys, you must give me back my caps! But the monkeys only stamped both their feet back and said, Tz, tz, tz. Dude, monkey's driving him crazy. Look at how angry he is. He's, give me back my caps! At last he became so angry that he pulled off his own cap, threw it on the ground, and began to walk away. See, I never understood that. Now you just messed up your cap. I've seen people do that before. But then each monkey pulled off his cap. They were copying him. And all the gray caps and all the brown caps and all the blue caps and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. They were copying him. So the peddler picked up his caps and put them back on his head. First his own checked cap, then the gray caps, the brown caps, the blue caps, and then the red caps on the very top. And slowly, he walked back to town calling, Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap! Only worn by one monkey! No, I added that part. No, he walked back to town. The end. Walked back to town selling his caps after the monkeys all messed with him. Huh. I never read that book. That was a pretty good book. You know what's funny? Here's a little fact for you, since I can't tell facts to people at work, right? Because there's school's out. So, to ape something means to copy. Now, isn't that funny that even though they're not apes, they're monkeys, they were aping him? Think about that. Roll that over in your little head for a while. You guys, you have a great day. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful springtime weather we're having. And get out there and social distance and get outside. Thanks you guys for joining us. Bye. See you later. On the next Stories with Steve.